And welcome back, Fred Jackson Show. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, our guest in studio, Mr. Scott Chandler. Okay, Scott, the talk of the town is your touchdown celebration. Now, I call it the snow shovel. What do you call it?
Sure, that sounds good to me.
Oh, okay. Easy. Okay, so was that pre-planned? Now, this is you doing the.
Pretty good form, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It looks like you're using Landry's arm.
A lot of practice. No, you know, I didn't really think about it until I spiked the ball, and I was like, man, you know what? We need to do something for the fans back in Buffalo here. And so I was like, man, it felt natural. I'd been doing it all week, and that was the only shovel I had left, so I used that one.
Yeah, and you're all over Sports Center and all over. Now let's see Fred's celebration. And Scott, I understand you had a little critique of Fred's celebration last night.
Yeah, Fred is one of the best spinners of the ball I've ever seen, and it was less than his best effort last night spinning the ball there.
Wow, it's standing straight up.
I was going to say, that ball, that looks pretty good right there.
Yeah, they caught it pretty good for you.
Oh, so it's all about camera angles.
And it's about timing.
Well, you had a great touchdown. It was on a big, it was what, 3rd and long. It really meant a lot to the team. It was before the half, and got you guys really on a great pace for the second half.
Yeah, it was, I think we had taken a sack the play before,
right.
So it ended up being really good timing for us. Kyle really did a great job with his eyes, moving the linebacker and safety, widening him out, and was just able to sneak into a hole there.
Yeah, I know one of the things that I've noticed as we play the Jets every year, you always seem to be streaking up the middle and score touchdowns that way. Is that something that you've noticed playing them throughout your career, that it's always available for you to do?
You know, with all the blitzing they do, they end up leaving some holes and stuff. And obviously yesterday that wasn't the case. They were going cover 2, but in the past, I think I've scored a couple times when they were bringing 8 guys, and if they're bringing 8 guys, they're vulnerable. And if we can get the ball out, then we got a chance to score.
Another guy who made all the highlights last night and blew up Twitter was Robert Woods with a couple of great catches, especially the one-handed grab down the sidelines.
Yeah, guy was making plays all over the place. I don't know, he didn't have very many easy catches last night, and he made them all. So yeah, that's the best that I think we've seen him play, and hopefully he can continue to play like that.
Yeah.
We knew he was capable of it, but he put it out there last night.
Yeah, and I told him that I tell him try not to get big-headed by me saying it, but I said he's one of my favorite people to watch on this team, if not my favorite, because everything he does, if you watch him on special teams, he plays just as hard. You'll get some guys that you put on special teams and they're like, why am I out here? But he's not one of those guys. He's doing whatever it takes for us to get a win.
All right, I want to ask you one quick question before we get to Brad, and that is you're going up now against your former defensive coach. You played against his defense last year in practice. What do you expect from Mike Pettine's Cleveland Browns Sunday?
Yeah, it's going to be similar to what we saw this week. Obviously, he came from the Jets with Rex, and they're going to have some kind of special blitz, and they're going to be coming from everywhere.
Okay, Brad, let's go to Twitter. What do we got?
Yep, our first one is for Scott. It's from Rob, and he wants to know, a lot has been made of the red zone struggles. Would you like to see the team try to give you some more jump ball type plays in the red zone?
I think we did a pretty good job last night of mixing it up, pass and run. I just think we've got to continue to make plays down there like we did last night. You look at the catch that Robert made, and then Kyle moving the guy on my play, and then all of a sudden in the second half we're able to get Fred in there, and then we had Booby bust the 30-yarder too. So we need to be able to work with each other, run and pass, and I don't know that it's necessarily throwing it to me or anyone else, but we just got to, as a whole, be better, and we were last night.
Yep, the next one is for both you guys. It's from Alicia. She wants to know, was it hard leaving your families behind in the middle of all that was going on in Buffalo to go to Cleveland?
Yeah, that was the most difficult thing about it, is we were in that storm and not knowing what was to come after we left, We knew that it was supposed to quiet down a little bit, but still at the same time, we knew that it was a struggle for those guys, and they weren't able to get out and go to the store like they wanted to, and with the driving bans and all that. So It was something that anybody who had a family was worried about, and we're in constant contact with them, you know, to make sure that everything was okay.
Yeah, I think our wives are ready for their trip to Detroit this week. I know they were looking forward to that. No, but, you know, they were holed up there for a couple more days, but the Bills really did a good job of on my street, especially. It wasn't plowed at all when we left, and they came in, brought some front loaders in, and plowed that street for us. So, you know, kind of put our minds at ease.
Okay, last one, Brad.
Yep, this one's from Scott. It's from Mark. He wants to know, Scott, what's it been like being around all these young receivers like Sammy and Robert? Have you taken on a leadership role?
Yeah, you know, they're really talented guys, probably as talented as I've been around. You know, they come in knowing some stuff that you know, I don't know that guys knew, you know, when I was a rookie coming in, but at the same time, I think Kyle has been really good for him, Kyle Orton, just helping them grow, you know, teaching them how to be pros, and that, you know, that's been something that we've all kind of had to do because they don't have that older guy in the room there. So, you know, I think that as an offense, Kyle, Fred, me, we've all tried to kind of take those guys under our wing.
Okay, when we come back, DJ Dave Jixter from 97 Rock and questions from our studio audience right after this.